Hello my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to everyone and anyone that continues to be a supportive part of this tribe, this channel, and this space. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this journey with you. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. So that being said, let's go ahead and hop to it and find out what are today's daily dice messages in regards to love. So Source, what is today's daily dice message in regards to love? What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What is today's daily dice message in regards to love, Source? What is today's daily dice message in regards to love? Okay, so we've got the third house, Virgo, and we've got Uranus energy coming here. So big change. Seemed like a big change. You've let go of the past. That's what it feels like. Something that was holding you back. Okay, it could be a twin flame coming through as well. I'm not going to focus on that though. Today, it does just feel like there's a huge change based on how you viewed yourself from the past up until current. Like you've really been working on healing yourself. You've really been working on overcoming things. You've really gone through this change. And now how you are viewing the world and communicating to the world has altered. You become more logical and detail oriented about what's next and responsible for yourself. This is like really truly respecting yourself on a new level here. You're really respecting who you are. You're not letting people deter you from that self-respect. You're not letting people like pull one over on you any longer. And it's like really just coming into this space of knowing that like what you want, not just what your heart wants, but what you want matters, right? Not egoically, but just like what you're being called to, what you're driven towards, the kind of love that you want in your life. Like that matters, right? I don't have to settle just because Joe Smith came in and he's the first thing that's come in on this journey and it's been 12 years and I don't know and I'm just going to settle because that's what it is. Like, but he doesn't really check all your boxes, or because Susie Q came in after 6 years and she doesn't really check all your boxes. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're realizing that like, it's okay for me to say no to something that's good, knowing that Source is going to bring you exactly what you want. And we do have to be very careful with that energy as well, right? Because we don't want to always be getting into this energy of looking for something that's better, but knowing that when we trust our intuition and our discernment, it will always lead us towards what's meant for us. So it's knowing that sometimes we will be letting go of good things because there's something that's far more aligned for us out there. And it feels like that's the big change that's coming here. There's a radical new energy coming in. It's like you're rebelling against this idea that like, oh my gosh, this is a good person, so maybe I should just get together with them. This is a good, they have a lot going on for them, so maybe I should just settle for them, but they're not quite what I want. And now you're rebelling against that. You're realizing like just because everybody else wants love, or everybody else wants things to be this way, or because everybody else wants whatever it is in their life, right? That's them. That's not me. And I don't have to conform to that just because that's what they want in their life. And so let's see what Source wants to bring in regards to that. But it does feel like this is much more focused on having just true self-respect in a way that you know that you're going to call in exactly what you want, right? Sometimes we get really good offers. It's not like they're bad, but there are other offers that are far more aligned with us. I don't know why I'm shuffling these. I already shuffled them before the reading, but okay. So what else would you like to say in regards to this love reading, Source? Okay. Date. Getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. And then it came out with cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need. Progression and arriving with ship. And I feel like they want it this way because I do feel like maybe you saw someone or you were seeing someone, but there was just something that just didn't jive. Like it's just like you just didn't really match up, right? It just didn't align. And you recognize that, and so you cut ties and you're like, no, I need to get what I want. Like I've been on this journey for a long time and I've been doing the healing, as we have healing heart, Healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction and abusive relationships. Like, you're letting go of that need to settle. You're letting go of that need to just have someone fill this label. Like, you're recognizing that no, like, and it's not, and if you are on the twin flame journey, it's not even that it's your twin flame, right? It's more or less like, I deserve someone who's going to treat me like a king or a queen. You know, I'm their number one. They're showing up because they love me and they see me inside and out like I see them inside and out. Like, it's that energy. It's not just like settling for your twin, like, oh, I'm a twin flame, so I just have to be there for my twin. That's not what this is. This is something else. This is like you're healing your heart and you're recognizing, like, whoever it is that comes forward, they need to respect me as much as I respect myself, because I'm obviously going to share that respect with them. Yeah, I don't want people who are coming in who are just a distraction because they're attracted to me, they're teasing, they want to hook up, they want to date, they want temptation, they just want to seduce me. Like, I deserve better than that, right? Because you've let go of a lot of karmic relationships. Okay, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. This is what you've been, look, healing heart next to this. This is what you've been healing your heart from. And you've been grounding yourself, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Through grounding yourself, you're just very centered and you know what you know. You know what you want, okay? Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past. Perception. Perceptions come out quite a bit here in these cards. So it's like you've changed your perception on what love is. You've just altered the way you see love, and it's just through your healing. It's like what you thought was love at one point in time, you're like realizing, like, no, that's not love at all. Like, I don't know why I thought that was love, but it's not. I realized that was karmic, or I realized that was, yeah, look, change. This flipped over. We have change and courage. That's what I feel like. You've changed how you see relationships. You don't even see them necessarily as karmic anymore as much as you see them as growth, right? Because you've released this need to control how things are coming to you. You've released this need to control the outcome as well. And you've also released controlling relationships. Let's see what this is. Yeah, now you have clarity because you've healed. Yeah, that's very profound. That's a very profound message. Like, you are no longer in this place of guessing yourself. You know, well, what if it's not my twin flame? Or what if it's not my soulmate? Or what if? It's like, no longer is it what if. You're just recognizing that because I nurture myself, because I take care of myself, I deserve to have a union, a reunion, or a connection with someone who is actually meant to be there on my journey, right? What I've had in the past were soul ties, and I don't want soul ties anymore. I'm letting that go. And so there's definitely this new energy that's arising where it's like you're rebelling against the idea of the love system, right? Like, everybody says, oh, this is what love is. And you're like, really? Because that sounds kind of toxic to me. You know, that kind of seems toxic. Like, there's not respect in that. There's a lot of control. There's a lot of, you know, dissonance. There's a lot of disconnection. You know, disassociation. Like, you're seeing things for what they are. You've been given clarity because you're healing your heart. You're healing love in your life. So it's like you're recognizing that you've never had love like what you're seeing love as now. And that's the type of love that you want to invite in your life. And it's like, I'm going to have that. And I'm not going to settle for less. And Source is like, yes, yes, you're doing such a good job. You know, present, abundant, and gratitude. Yes. Because you... Look, you healed toxic patterns that you were bound to, things that made a lot of disharmony, were conflicts in your life, and now you're getting your wish fulfillment here because you're expressing your truth and you know your self-worth. Like, this is a very clear message. This is a very clear message. Source knows what you want, and Source is so glad that you're not settling for anything else less than what you deserve. Like, that's the blessing here. Like, that's what the love is that's coming in, is because you're respecting and loving yourself in a whole nother way. It's like, I'm not even loving myself the way that my parents loved me. I'm loving myself in a whole new way. And that's the kind of love that I want in my life. And so Source is like applauding you because it's like, that's the exact way that you bring in that type of love, is by continuing to love yourself in that way. You're going to be bringing in this beautiful, deep soul type of love, someone who sees you inside and out because you see them inside and out, but where you feel very safe and secure, where you can express the main energy that you identify with, whether that's feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. It's like you're going to be safe and in a place where you can let that softer part of that energy come out. Like, you don't have to be harsh, you don't have to be difficult, you don't have to be guarded, right? You can be free with yourself because you packed your bags and you left the past behind. You let it go. You change the way you see it. And that's such an amazing thing. I love this message. I love that this is what came out in a love reading. So Source is just applauding you here and acknowledging that you've done such an amazing job. They almost want, like, whoever it is that comes in, it's almost like they want that to be a surprise. Because right now they just want you to celebrate how far you've come on your journey. Okay, so this is what I see here for you. If you feel like this is your message, leave the little third eye emoji down below, or the Hamunasa, which is the hand with the third eye in it, and say, I have healed my heart, and I know I deserve the best of the best in love. And it would mean so much to me if this resonated with you that you were to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you are looking to support the channel further, you'll find all those links necessary below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatterlove Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships. But if not, thank you for your continued support here. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guide, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this incredible message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.